Howdy, y'all. Jin and I are about to embark on another great American road trip. Come take a look at our vehicle that we have so nicely packed. Look at this. I got a bin for my clothes. Jin's got a bin for his clothes. And we got some secrets back there that we'll show you hopefully later. But yeah, we're all set. Up here we got our snack center, full of all sorts of delicious and nutritious snacks. Sweet potato sticks. How exciting. So, we are departing from Minneapolis. We're driving all the way out to Washington to visit my family in Ellensburg because my cousin has a whole week off, so we figured we might as well take advantage of that. And along the way, we're gonna make some stops at some extremely famous American landmarks. So, let's go.
Let's go. 미네소타 사람이라면 다 아는 곳인데요. 저기 2마일만 앞으로 가면은 미네소타에서 가장 큰 캔디샵이 나온대요. 그래서 잠깐 구경하러 멈추겠습니다.
Excited?
Yeah.
Last time I went there was when I was a kid, so I don't know what we're gonna find there, but I'm excited. It's right there. You see?
와, 주말이라서 그런지 차들이 엄청 많아요.
It's so popular they even have their own turn lane to get off the freeway. What?
Minnesota's largest candy store.
We should take a photo somehow.
Yeah.
Ready?
Yeah.
I wonder if they'll have any Korean themed stuff. That would be amazing in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
I just looked at him.
Yeah, eye contact with someone.
I just wanted to peek inside. I didn't need to stare directly into that guy's soul. Oh, I like this one. That's what I look like in general. My legs are already so long. What about this one?
이 비율 진짜 좋다 여기 있으니까.
So this is what I would look like with normal legs. I like this one. This one's okay. What about here? Oh yeah, that's good.
It looks short.
It didn't change how you look at all.
No
You
cash.
can only pay with cash.
Cash and checks.
Thank goodness I brought cash. After you.
So many candies.
We came to the largest candy store in Minnesota. What did you expect? All these look so good.
와, 진짜 보기만 해도 당뇨병 걸릴 것 같아요.
Did you look at the ceiling?
와, what is that? 와, 진짜 엄청 많아요.
This looks cool. On camera it looks really cool.
와, 진짜 많다.
Will you marry me?
Yeah.
Give me your hand. Here you go.
Thank you. It's 100 carats. 여기는 초콜릿도 엄청나게 많네요. 와, so what is that?
Wow, I'm gonna get really fat if I look at that section too long.
완전 애들 진짜 좋아하겠네요, 여기 데리고 오면.
Korean section.
What? The Korean
The
snacks.
whole Korean section.
근데 레이가 좋아하는 몽쉘은 없어요.
I've never even seen this flavor before in
Hope you're
Korea.
not there. 초코파이랑
That's it?
yeah, not that many.
They have this too.
Yeah, you love that.
Damage. It's only $4. It's not that bad.
여기 진짜 애들 데리고 오면은 진짜 큰일 날 것 같아요. Thank God we didn't bring our kids. Which we don't have yet.
Can you guess the damage?
How much?
Only $15.
$15. Show me what you got.
Okay, my magic bag. We have one Bob Ross drink,
For uncle.
one container of happy little mints
Yeah.
and one
Beef.
miscellaneous meat in a bag.
Can I have it?
What is that? What did you buy?
요새 한국에서 그 탕후루가 인기잖아요. 그래서 그 캔디 스토어 온 김에 그 소고기 후루 사왔어요.
Well, we came to a candy store. Why did you buy miscellaneous meat?
It's sugar beef, okay?
No, it's not.
It's fine.
Don't lie.
It's covered with sugar, so it's fine.
He's making shit up, guys.
It says brown sugar. Brown
He's
sugar.
lying.
여기 흑설탕 들어가 있다고 써 있어요. 그러니까 so it's technically candy,
Sure.
beef candy.
Because from what I can see, it says applewood smoked. It does not say candied beef.
그 운전 오래 해야 되니까 이거 먹으면서 갈게요. 가자.
Back in the car we are. Time to get back on the road. Ooh, I look like a disaster and a half. Oof. That was fun. Okay.
Let's go.
Let's go! 가자!
미국에서는 이렇게 고속도로를 가다가 중간중간에 이렇게 재미난 상점들이 나오는데 여유를 가지시면서 운전하실 경우에는 이렇게 중간중간에 서가지고 이렇게 가게 구경하는 것도 재밌어요. 그래서 이 소고기 후루 먹으면서 가도록 하겠습니다.
You always get mystery meat every time we go on a road trip. Just the random stands on the side of the road, random gas stations, just vending machines everywhere. You get random meat. I swear you'd buy meat from the back of someone's trunk if they offered it to you.
You want some? It's really good.
Is it actually?
Here.
I don't trust you.
It's good.
Ooh! Why is it like I'm eating just a piece of drywall? With literally no flavor. What is that?
Jerky is supposed to taste like this.
Look
Okay?
at this car in front of us right now.
군인이셨나봐요. 가자.
Okay.
가자.
Continue on Park Road for more
잘 가. 캔디 샵. I'm gonna take you to the candy shop.
Did you just quote 50 Cent?
Yeah.
I didn't even know that you knew any 50 Cent song. I'm gonna play that song right now.
I take you to the candy shop. I let you lick the lollipop.
South Dakota.
Finally, we left Minnesota. It only took us 4.5 hours. We still have 4 hours to go for our first day of driving. Let's pee quick, take a photo, and then let's get back on the road, okay?
Yes.
You gotta do the stretches. No, you gotta do the hip circles.
Huh?
You gotta do hip circles. That's what the old dudes do in Korea.
한국 휴게소 오면 다들 이러잖아요.
It wouldn't be a true Korean road trip without the old Korean grandpa acting like every bone in his body's broken.
너무 많은 사람들이 저를 쳐다봐가지고 빨리 카메라 꺼야 되겠어. Let's use the
You
restroom.
just entered South Dakota and you already are embarrassing me.
화장실 고속도로 화장실 진짜 잘 돼 있는데요. 오.
Our next stop is Minneapolis. But we gotta get there before it closes.
전 세계에 하나밖에 없는 콘 팔레스에 이따 가볼 거예요. 여기가 미네소타랑 사우스 다코타 딱 정중앙에 있는 휴게소거든요. 그래가지고 그 사우스 다코타 주 정부에서 힘을 좀 많이 썼나 봐요. 와, 여기 웬만한 한국의 그 고속도로 그 화장실 있잖아요. 여기보다 잘 돼 있는 것 같아요. 사우스 다코타는 이 대통령들 얼굴 있는 이 바위가 굉장히 유명하다고 하더라고요. 여기 시간이 된다면 가보고 싶네요. 여기 전광판으로 실시간 도로 상태를 알려주기도 하네요. 신기하네. 저희가 가는 길은 아무 문제 없는 것 같아요.
While we ate subs, I got tomato on my shirt. So I just tried to clean it.
Did it work?
No, it's ruined. Just a memory of my Jersey knives in the car going to South Dakota.
여기 잠깐 멈춘 김에 뭐 신기한 거 있는지 보려고요.
Yeah, no, there's nothing interesting.
Maybe the sign.
You want to go to the sign?
Yeah.
Let's go get our proof that we came here.
Yeah.
Did you know that Jin and I have been to 16 or 17 states? Isn't that amazing?
Yeah.
I've shown Jin more of America than most Americans have ever seen. Okay. Oh, hello.
That's mountain. That's Rushmore, right?
Mount Rushmore, that's on our list.
Yeah.
Our list of great places to go.
와, 저거 진짜 보고 싶네요, 실제로.
Come here, photo time.
South Dakota. Let's go.
Let's go.
Ray, do you want me to drive?
Once we get to the Corn Palace, that will be 50% of our drive.
Okay.
So I'll drive a little bit more.
And I'll drive the rest.
Yep, because I gotta book a hotel and I gotta research what we're doing tomorrow.
Yes.
I got a lot of stuff to do, so. Unless you want to drive, what do you want?
I'll let you drive.
Okay. I knew that was gonna be the answer. Jin hates driving.
No. Let me grab more.
Car is leaking just because of AC, right?
Yeah, I think so. Something is leaking. What is that? It's drooping.
It's just the AC, right?
I think so. I hope so.
I think I can Asian squat better than a lot of Koreans too.
I cannot do that.
You can't do that?
No. 이렇게 안쪽으로 하는 거를 에이시안 스쿼트라고 그래요, 영어로. 동양 사람만 할 수 있다고.
I'm coming for you. I'm coming. Just kidding.
근데 저는 에이시안인데 에이시안 스쿼트를 못 해요.
Oh my gosh, that was so aggressive.
저기로 가면은 옥수수 궁전이 나오는데 지금 무슨 행사를 하는지 이렇게 길을 막아놨어요. 그래서 걸어서 가야 될 것 같아요. 저희가 옥수수 알러지 있거든요. 옥수수 알러지를 극복하려고 옥수수 궁전에 왔어요.
Well, if we were gonna come to the Corn Palace, you chose the right day.
저희가 그 사우스다코다에서 굉장히 유명한 콘 팰러스예요. 뭐 하는 거지 이거? What is this? What is that? Like old engines, like 2-cylinder engines. 이게 과연 뭘까요? It's like a ancient engine.
Ancient.
Yeah,
What a beautiful day.
yeah.
This is a gorgeous.
It's like a state fair. Is it?
It looks like a city or county fair.
아, 미국에서는 이렇게 시티나 타운이나 이런 데서 이렇게 간혹 행사를 하거든요. 저희가 사우스다코다는 운전하면서 지나만 같이 이렇게 내려서 사람들 구경하는 건 처음인데 여기 거의 다 백인인 것 같아요. 이거 인구가 대부분 백인인가요 여기? 저만 동양 사람이에요. 미국은 사람 가는 것마다 느끼는 거지만 애들이 굉장히 많아요. 출산율이 아직 2.0 정도 되다 보니까 그런 것 같아요.
So you came all the way from Korea
Yeah.
just to see this.
Yeah.
How does it feel?
It feels good.
Feels good? You sure?
I'm so lucky.
What a magnificent thing it is.
Yeah. 그 레이 이모부가 여기 저희 미네소타 오시면서 여기 중간에 들렸는데 안에 안 들어가도 된다고 하시더라고요. 그냥 경기장밖에 없대요. 이 건물이 근데 유니크해가지고 이 동네에서 굉장히 유명한가 봐요. Corn Palace, 옥수수 궁전.
Place that I'm allergic to. Let's get out of here quickly.
Let's go.
Well, that was a fun little detour. We got to fill up our gas tank. take a quick little break and then we're gonna hit the road. We are trying to get as close to Badlands National Park as possible today. We're just still like 4 hours away, so better get our butts on the road.
Let's go. 이제 저희가 갈 곳은 한 4시간 정도 남았거든요. 이제 그 숙소 아직 안 잡았는데 숙소에 도착해서 잠 자고 그다음에 다음 날 아침에 일찍 일어나서 또 긴 하루를 시작해 보도록 하겠습니다. 기름 넣으러 가자. 저희가 이제 곧 갈 곳은 Badlands, 나쁜 땅.
나쁜 땅.
나쁜 땅.
나쁜 땅.
The third road onto
I don't know why it's funnier in Korean. That's so cute.
레이가 그 Badlands 진짜 가고 싶다고 했거든요. 작년부터 계속 노래를 불렀어요.
나쁜 땅 갑시다.
가자.
가자.
가서 자자.
I'm hungry though.
Already? 여기가 오늘 저희가 묵을 모텔이에요. 레이가 아주 고심고심해서 고른 모텔. 가성비가 괜찮대요. Are you getting breakfast tomorrow?
I think so.
That's the only thing I care about.
Breakfast. I don't know what that means.
That's the only thing I care about.
I know.
Go check in, okay?
Why is everything my job?
완전 전형적인 미국 모텔처럼 생겼어요. 한국에 있는 모텔은 그냥 이름만 따온 거고 말 그대로 모터 호텔이에요. 차 타고 온 사람들이 위한 호텔.
So I booked online and I tried to check in and she's like, oh, the room you booked is a room for smokers. You want it?
가서 이 방 괜찮은지 스모크룸인데도 괜찮은지 한번 돌아보더라고요. 싫으면 딴 데로 바꿔준대요. 담배 냄새 진짜 심하다. Yeah, no. 저희 둘 다 담배 안 피거든요. 이 방은 아닌 것 같아요. So smelly. 그 담배 찌든 냄새가 나요.
She said the other one is a basement. So I don't know what that means either.
저희도 미국에서 모텔 많이 묵어봤는데 이렇게 스모크룸이 따로 있는 줄은 몰랐네요.
All the way at the end of this row,
Okay.
you'll see a door that says 80, 81, 82, 83. We'll see whether we can find something for you that'll go.
Sounds good, thank you. Okay, so well, she said it's not the dungeon, but it is the dungeon.
That's it? It's like dungeon. 4 rooms in 1 dungeon. Looks like a documentary, Netflix or documentary style. I guess it's okay. It's fine, I guess.
I feel like I would take the smoking room. Oh, this is dark and scary. The other one at least had a window.
There's no option.
There's a scary door.
This is the window she's talking about?
God, they don't even like. Look at how stained it is. Oh my
되게 얼룩이 많이 져 있어요. 왜 이렇게 얼룩이 져 있지, 노랗게? 이렇게 노릇노릇. 뭐지, 원래 이런 건가? 왜냐면 이렇게 묻기 전에 꼭 다 체크해봐요, 이렇게. 그냥 담배 피는 방에서 자야 될 것 같아요. 좀 냄새가 나지만.
Hello and welcome to
double queen smoking suite. We decided to go with this because I really did not want to sleep in that scary basement.
And this is the only one left.
At least this bed doesn't have stains on it, and there's a window, and it's bigger.
제가 여기서 들었는데 후각이 가장 둔감한 기관이라고 하더라고요. 이게 한 30분 정도 지나면 아무 냄새가 안 난대요. 익숙해져서. 그래서 긍정적으로 생각하겠습니다.
In English we say no space, leave this place. Do you know what that means?
No.
Can you guess?
No space what?
No space, leave this place.
I don't know.
English lesson. Ding 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 ding. Put your finger against the mirror.
Oh,
If there's space, it's not a two-way mirror. This one's good. Let's check the
okay.
one back here.
What are you gonna do with me? Why are you checking so hard?
What do you mean? I just don't want to stay in a scary place. This one's fine too. And you're supposed to like check behind all the doors, so there's no place to hide in this.
So
in this
there will be
hotel.
no camera, okay?
The next one, so you gotta check for bed bugs. This place kind of grosses me out because they don't use a protective cover on their mattresses. Instead, they're just raw dogging the mattress. They just put a sheet directly on the mattress. So you gotta pull everything up. And you gotta check all the seams. I shined my flashlight here to check every corner. Everything looks okay.
We should have brought a UV light.
You don't have one?
It's in the
You're the
house.
tool man. And I checked all the like corners. Like you have no idea. I do not want bed bugs because that means we're gonna have to burn all our clothes and our life is ruined. I don't want bed bugs. So as far as I can tell, this place is okay. Let's just check one more corner. The good thing is there's no. That was why I didn't want the downstairs one. It was carpet. At least this is like a hard surface, you know. Anyway.
우리는 이런 거 호텔 들어올 때마다 무조건 체크해요.
I'm a germaphobe, but like I'm just I hate germs. Sleeping here, I'm gonna like sleep like this all night, like bed bugs, germs. I can't even touch my hair right now because I just touched these mattresses and everything. I gotta wash my hands.
So you're this germaphobe, but you married me. Does that mean I'm like clean, right?
Your habits.
So,
I don't even like this soap, you know why? Because I watched a documentary that said they take the hotel soap and they ship all the used ones to a factory and then they grind it all up and just press it into new bars as used soap, so it's like... And I hate these handles. These are the ones you have to touch after you're done with your fingers.
여러분들 그 레이처럼 넷플릭스 다큐멘터리 이런 거 보지 마세요. 아무것도 못해요.
Like, how do I turn this off without touching it again? I don't know what to do. I need like a paper towel.
Just leave it open.
Just forever. And this soap is so bad.
Maybe like they reused it like 20 times.
There's no soap left. It's just wax. It feels so waxy. Okay. Oh, I'm burning myself. I can't do it, but I don't want to touch the cold water. I'm burning the germs.
It's medium rare. And let's take shower and sleep because we have many
Let's
things
take
to
a
do
shower?
together. Yeah, as always. Just kidding. We
I
don't.
don't know what world you're living in. Not my world. Okay. Yes, we have many things to do. We gotta wake up early because we're going to the largest pharmacy in the world or in the US, I'm not sure. And then we're going to a national park. And then we're doing some other touristy things. And then we're getting on the road again.
Exciting.
Yay! Can't wait to eat my microwave breakfast sandwich in the morning. I don't know where it came from or how old it is, but
Hope it's fresh.
hope it's fresh. Yep. All right, we'll see you later, guys.